Well, hurry up and start the show then, G. People been waiting on you all day. I'm just gonna wait till everybody comes in. Why you gotta wait? Then just start the show, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Come on, come on. Yeah. Yo, G. I see y'all coming in. Pretty Jason. See him now. On the Team Deal Show. 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 Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. TV turn up the music. What's up? What is that, man? Alright, this right for everybody, man. I'm saying you on my Instagram today. Paperwork for producer, signing like Medusa, Diddy, exclusive they on my Instagram, every day, niggas, paperwork and G's, good punching, subscribe and hit the like button. It's touching on YouTube, we ain't going to shit for nothing. Cash out, big family, the best relationship, you about to get it. Gonna be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show. Come and be a member, y'all. On the Team Deal Show. On the Team Deal Show.
Hey. I couldn't even get in good, and Anita Griffin just popped in as a new member. Anita Griffin is a member, y'all. Hey, Anita Griffin is a member, y'all. Go, Anita Griffin. Yeah, Anita Griffin is a member, y'all. Anita Griffin, thank you for your membership to the Gene Deal Show. And LaDonna, she started off with a super chat. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate all that. Appreciate all that love. Hey. Oh my God. Listen here, man. I love your chat. I love your word pronunciation and spelling. Okay. For feeling, I'll get it right. Is it that serious? Thank you. I got a B in spelling. Yo, luck. Ease up, luck. We're not disrespecting, don't do that, because we got a lot of ladies on this platform and they're going to read your comment, bruh. You understand? If you don't like what somebody say or something like that, you have the power. But please don't let everybody see. We're gentlemen here first. You know what I'm saying? Big up, luck. Honey Butter, thank y'all for being in the chat that I seen y'all from. And listen, let's be gentlemen first. That's why I always tell you, when I put these hands on them, I can't call them back because I didn't name them, but it only gets that far if they take it really that far. So we ain't gonna have to be all evil and stuff at first. Let's give them an opportunity to straighten up they foulness, okay? Yeah, I've been fighting this and I'm doing a good job. I got my hot toddy, you know, I got with the wanted bourbon in there, but I'm gonna have to change that name because they trying to sue us. They were supposed to do all this in their fact-finding session, you know. So, but I got the bourbon, I got the ginseng tea, the ginseng tea, the bourbon and the honey. And when I finish this show, I'm gonna drop 2 of these Mucinex, the PM joints, so I can sleep because it was been hard. But anyway, that's enough about me. It was brought to my attention about Suge and them. I did a show, Art of Dialogue. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Suge Knight and them for doing those shows and stuff like that. And it seemed like people don't believe and hadn't believed what I said until people with the power like Suge come forward. The people with the power like come forward and they tell their stories. And their stories coincide with stuff that I've already said. You understand? And this story, you may have heard some of it before, but I'm going to go in a little deep of it because I want you to see the mindset and how, you know, karma and how generational curse comes back to haunt people. You understand? How generational curses come back to haunt people. Like, for instance, everybody had the wrong betrayal of what Puff Father really was. They always try to say he was a big time hustler. He was a big time dope dealer. Not true, y'all. That shit is not true. You understand? Yo, any dope dealer in Harlem did not drive a yellow cab for a living. Puff Father was more so of a player. And what I mean by player, he was a womanizer that gave freak off parties. You understand? That's why Miss Combs, if you listen to Tim's story, she was able to continue those freak off parties for those drug dealers, those athletes, and everything once he died. She was able to continue that going on. So all that stuff that you hear, you know, and I've talked to a couple of old timers. Yeah, did his father hustle? Yeah, but anybody, Nicky Barnes, Frank Lucas, New York Freddie, Pee Wee Kirkland, Frank Mathers, if you saw him, Slim, anybody who sold drugs at that time. Hey, Charlene, I know you had called me on my other phone. I am so sorry, but I'm doing a show right now. Can we talk tomorrow? Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm sorry about that, Mom. Bye. So, none of those big time hustlers and their underlings, their lieutenants, didn't drive a yellow cab. Was he trying to get into the drug game? Did he do a couple of drug moves? Yeah. But that big time drug dealer, he wasn't. He was more of a womanizer who had a few women on his arm. And one of the women had called me before and thanked me for giving the story that New York Freddie told me on how Puff father lost his life and why he lost his life. Because she said that she was supposed to meet him at the Flash Inn, which was a diner up there on 155th and McCombs. You understand? She was supposed to meet him that night, but New York Freddie and the rest of the crew was in there laughing and making fun about Puff father being killed. So now, about this karma and this generational curse that we are set down on our ancestors sometimes. Our ancestors put down on us. Charles Wilson, big brother, stay positive through good, bad, ugly, worse. Just know when we positive, the negative will attack or be scared of our positive glow light. Shout out, Charles Wilson. Appreciate you. I can't read their name because it's all fancy smancy. But they say, hi, Uncle Gene deal. Uncle Gene deal. Anyway, now, karma. Karma may not come back to you. Let me just get y'all straight. Everybody believe that karma comes directly back to you in a negative way. Shout out. I just seen, so it popped off. Jamie Butler, shout out for your 5 months membership. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Dion Mofat, what up, Dion? What's up with you, boy? So now, karma exists in the spiritual realm that may not come directly back to you as that individual who did dirt on somebody. It comes back to somebody in your spiritual realm. It usually may hit the weakest person that is spiritual, the weakest person that in your family as your family member. It may not come back to you. It may come back to somebody in your spiritual realm. That's how karma works. Gene Dean. Who the hell is Gene Dean? Reese, Gene Dean? Do you know where Snoop and Pac got their content from? This is the biggest secret in gangster rap. Ask DJ Quick. Gene, love you. Southside of Chicago, love you. Shout out to Southside Chicago. Appreciate you, Southside Chicago. Love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian is a member, y'all. Love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian is a member, y'all. Love being a Nubian, love being a Nubian. Thank you for your membership to the Gene Deal Show. Appreciate you, love being a Nubian. Hey, Deacon's daughter, what up with you? So now, Puff, in the situation he has been in with women, he didn't have the charisma his father did with women, as I was told by a woman. You understand? When we was around Puff, Puff did not know how to talk to women, but he didn't have to talk to women. Because like 50 said, he let his watch talk for him, his ring talk for him, and the shit that people thought they could get out of him talk for him. He didn't have the charisma his father had. And though he got into music and everything, he didn't suffer the same curse that his father had by ratting people out and ratting on an individual and being killed for it. He didn't suffer that. But the suffering that he did come from is by speaking and putting death on other individuals that had powerful spirits also. We're talking about Tupac Shakur. We talk about the Notorious Big. We're talking about Suge Knight. We're talking about Wolf. By speaking a curse upon these individuals, somehow that karma came back to him. It don't always come back to you. It may come back in the weakest realm of your spiritual realm of your family. But it made it back to him. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die. I don't give a fuck if Big gotta die. Suge Knight can go to jail. All that shit happened in the matter of 3 years when he spoke it. 3 years and when he spoke it, that happened. Pac died in 96. Big died in 97. Suge Knight went to jail in 98. Am I right about that? 98, 99, somewhere like that? Suge Knight first when he went to jail. He got out and other shit happened because y'all got to understand, these people think 25 years, 50 years down the line, they know with Pac and Big out here with an individual like Suge Knight, you know, who was gathering the powers to be together, that we was going to take back our music, take back our distribution, take back our publishing. We was taking it back from him. And I'm not going to be afraid to say, because we know that in the music business and in the movie business, the Jews own everything. Shout out to Candace Owens. If I could see that black woman being strong, speaking her mind, and not caring about being cut off, I'm gonna speak my mind too. Usually I have a sign and I put up something like this. Hold up. Like, I ain't got no pen, I ain't got no paper. I ain't got no marker, no pen, no paper, no nothing. I ain't got no nothing. I do something like this. No. We know the Jews own the music and own the music and the movies and everything. We had Leon Cohen come on Hot 97 and talk about it. They could talk about it, but we can't talk about it? Man, get the fuck up out of here. Shout out to Candace. I'm telling you, my sister, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of us don't agree with your political stance and your political views and everything like that. But when you stood up to those people in Israel and what they did to the Catholic community, whatever stuff like that, I'm going to say to you, mama, I'm going to say to you as an individual, you better get in contact with Farrakhan and maybe convert from Catholicism to being a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum, kaif halak, alhamdulillah, you know, and get you some real protection. Because, mommy, they coming for you. They coming for you, mommy. And be rest assured, you can't hide from them. When they want you, they want you. And I know this don't have nothing to do with my program, but I had this on my heart. I was speaking to my brother Will, and I'm gonna let it be known to you. I know you're not gonna hear it because you don't listen to the urban community. But get what you, Farrakhan, convert over to Islam. Convert over to Islam, ma. I'm not trying to tell you change your religion because I want you to be around, Candace. If they kill or allegedly have something to do with the white man protege, they don't care about nothing about no chocolate vanilla sister. And I'm going to drink some hot toddy on that one. It's a big ass spoon, right, y'all? I'm just saying, to getting back to this now. Diddy spoke death because either he heard that from them folks and it came back, you understand, through the spirit of Pac. Hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. Pac's spirit was so strong and instrumental to us as a people that it's only a matter of time that in the spiritual realm, it comes back to get his revenge. Big was going on and growing into greatness. He still had that thug, that street stuff in him, but he was coming out of it. In my last conversation with Big, and he was telling me what he wanted to do, how he wanted to do it, his life, how he wanted to change the Junior Mafia, and how great he was saying Charlie Baltimore was going to be, how great he knew Kim had it in her, and the plans that he had, you know, he was going to eventually evolve into an individual that cared more about not only family and friends, but his community. You could see that in him. Because he made Puff do stuff for everybody when we went places. He was one of the individuals who could make Puff do shit for everybody. Now, they had to, and I don't know why he didn't say, I didn't give a fuck if Suge could die, is because I believe when he heard the conversation about Pac and Big, the conversation said, well, we gonna put Suge in jail. The way it was said, and my man, and he's an educator too, he was an officer too, he said he heard that from somebody. The way he said it. The way that he said it. Now, The way he said it, I first thought it was some kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. Do he really want this to happen? How could he say that about Big? Later on, I came up with that was a self-fulfilling prophecy when all the shit happened just as he said it. Or those people put that shit in a place just like he said it. I let y'all figure that one out. But let's go out with what comes out your mouth. And we spoke about this, and this has something to do with what he's facing with tomorrow. He had this shirt on, and it had 24. He had this shirt on, and it had 24 on it. And on that shirt, he was with Black Rob and G, God bless the dead, and G Depp. And he spoke some words. So now, I'm doing, he doing a show with them. And in some of the words of that, let's get it. Let the feds, DA, the judge come get me. I'm Diddy, I run this, got the key to the city. Y'all know the lyrics. He spoke that out of his mouth. OG Snake Spotter, he spoke that out of his mouth. And that's been running through my head the last couple of days. Because somebody asked me how much time you think Diddy gonna get. I said he had it right there on his shirt. They're gonna add to what he already did. Probably it's gonna come out to 36, 30-something months, and they may just give him 2 years. That's what I'm thinking. If anything, if he gets anything, because all this symbolism that's going out here and that's hitting, and now he want to speak in front of the judge and make his resolution. I believe the judge might just hit him with another 2 years, if anything, because of that 24, what he said years ago. And then 2000 and 2024, that's when the feds, the judge, and everybody tried to come get him. I've been trying to get the nigga way before then. He was trying to get me. I'm gonna drink some more of this hot toddy. So now, I'm just letting y'all know, man, don't be surprised if he doesn't get any time. But if he get time, I don't believe the judge gonna go over. He may add 24 months in what he has already done. So he might do 2 more years or something like that. Because I believe if the judge was being fair to the victims in that case based on that, and he understanding the letter of the law, he should do way more than that. And I think that if he cares about what he knows about the letter of the law, he'll look at as Diddy being his first time in trouble, first time doing this and doing that, and the whole 9 yards, the time span in which a lot of this shit happened. He has to come up with that somewhat conclusion that he got to do at least 2 years. Impact statements carry a lot of weight. But if those impact statements doesn't make it into the pre-sentence report that the parole officers do, you think you're gonna be charged with Tupac death? No, they don't have no with that Tupac. I don't want to get off the subject what I'm talking about, but y'all got to realize Keefe D lawyers and them did him a solid when they decided to have a trial by judge and not by jury. You know, jury gonna go out how the prosecution make them feel. You understand? A prosecution being an evidence on how they make them feel. But the letter of the law says is that if somebody commits a murder, you have to have, you can't convict them with circumstantial evidence. You have to have, there's no gun. You understand? They don't have, they saying somebody else did the shooting and all this other stuff like that, but they don't have no what you call physical evidence. So Keefe D is going to walk on that shit because they have no physical evidence, no eyewitnesses, and no physical evidence. So all this shit is just a forest. About this Puff and this Diddy shit, you understand what I'm saying? About this Puff and this Diddy shit, and what he's facing because of whoever gave him that power to be in the position that he's in. He is facing, you know, his retribution for putting shit out there into the spiritual world. He put some shit out there into the spiritual world, y'all. So he's facing his retribution right now. And this retribution, it may be a minimum punishment when we look at it, but a free spirit as he was locked up in the cage for or dormitory, however they living up there, for the months that he was and not able to go and do what he wanted to do. That's crazy. It'll drive him crazy. I'm not eating anything, y'all. What's the point of this content? Well, King Rod, you just got into it. We was talking about if you got it, you go back and look at it and then you tell me what the point of this content. The content is that if you don't like it and you don't see the point of it, turn off your phone and go someplace else, bro. You know what I'm saying? The point of it is that I want to speak on, you know, uh, uh, Puff putting things out there in the spiritual realm and it's coming back to him. A lot of times it don't come back to people. And the karma don't always come back to the people who put out the bad vibes and everything like that. It may come back to somebody in their spiritual realm. So I don't should have me explain this or break this down to you because you should have had your ads in the show earlier and you wouldn't be asking no dumbass question talking about what's the point of the content. No, you don't have to watch me drink, team. That's what I'm gonna do to you, King Ra. I banned you. Now get your ass up out of here. Miss Maria, I'm getting it better every day. What's the point of you being here if the better question? Yeah, basically. Reese says they smoking a blunt. Drink for me. Majestic Grace, Farrakhan can't help you with that one, Gene. Yes, Farrakhan, man. Farrakhan is majestic. Y'all just don't understand. I've been in that man's presence. That man is not only God body, he's majestic. You feel his spirit once you walk into the room and it empowers you and it takes over you. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I've been in the room with this man on 2 occasions at his house and then at the Capitol. But when I was in the room, you could feel the majestic of his power when he speaks and everything. That man is godly and he could help her. I swear for a living God. Candace, they will not touch her. You understand? Under the umbrella and the power of Minister Farrakhan. Man, why y'all on that bullshit talk about you read my lips? Okay, I love you. I love you. Did I hit the mute button then? I ain't on my tip like that. April, you better stop that bull crap because I'm gonna call your ass after this because you ain't been hitting me up. Why you ain't been hitting me up, April? You supposed to be my publicist. Monique, hi Gene, you sound so much better. Yeah, yeah, it's coming out. Rose Benson, stop that, Miss Rose Benson. Okay. Thank you, One Love. Appreciate you. Somebody said 3 more lawsuits filed against him. I don't know about all that. How about all the attempted M's? Corey from California. What up, Corey? Yeah, we heard of murder for hire, man, but you got to understand is that you still have to have a, some kind of paper trail, some kind of uh, phone contact. Somebody said that they did it because Keefe D say that Puff offered him $1 million and stuff like that. It's got to be some kind of trail. He just can't say that. He can say that, but he has to show, you know, he has to show how Puff contacted him, what he did, and how I got to him, or I was supposed to get to him. There's got to be some kind of paper trail. Somebody said Puff was going to get 11 years. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, like I said before, is that this dude put stuff out there in the atmosphere based on what he heard from somebody else and what went down. Aloni Stanton, thanks for the cash app. Your birthday is today? Okay, happy birthday, Aloni. I think it's Alona Stanton. Happy birthday. Mine's is on the 16th. Somebody thought it was yesterday. And he was telling me, thank you, you know, this, that, and the third. My birthday is October the 16th. Denalia D, thanks for the cash app. All right, Libra Queen. So my thing of it is that, you know, the self-fulfilling prophecy has came back and Pac, Big, Suge, a lot of individuals, you understand, from Craig Mack to Black Rob, anybody that had association with this and this guy had the right and had the ability to do right by them, they're going to get some retribution tomorrow. Whether it's 2 years, because 2 years could kill your spirit too also. I don't know why people think that whether it's 2 years or 11 years, whatever the judge give him, if the judge give him anything, it's going to be their chance to get some kind of retribution on what he has done to them. All right, I'm gonna look at this channel, right? I'm gonna look at this channel, right? And I'm gonna look at this tomorrow. I'm gonna look at this whole program, And look, remember this too. I want everybody to put in the years they think he's gonna get. And the first 10 people that gets it correctly, I'm gonna send them the first book if they got it. If they don't have it, I'm gonna send the first book if they don't have it. All right? The first 10 people, if they get it right, I'm gonna send them the first book. Anyway, y'all. Hey, listen. Thanks for y'all time. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. I'm gonna take this Mucinex and I'm gonna get off this phone and curse some people out. All right. Y'all take care. Peace.